Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Rebecca Penkett and today we'll be doing a Yin Yoga Harp and Alignment class for the Summer Solstice. So the Summer Solstice is part of the Celtic Wheel of the year where they honour the main four cross quarter points of the solstices and the equinoxes, and also there are cross quarter points as well, including, for example, Beltane and Samhain. So the word solstice, sol means sun and sister means standing still, and it's from Latin. So there's sort of 3 days where the sun seems to just completely stand still. It's on or around the 21st of June in the northern hemisphere. Obviously, in the southern hemisphere, they have their summer solstice in around the 21st of December. And it's the longest day of the year and also the shortest night. And so it's where the sun reaches its peak point in the sky, shining, healing, high vibrational light upon us, which revitalizes us and inspires our hearts. It also helps us heal, regenerate, and connect deeper into our spiritual heart. And since ancient times, people have come together in community to celebrate abundance, fullness of nature, honoring achievements, sharing in joy before the sun starts its process of waning again and eventually reaching the winter solstice. So ancient sites such as Stonehenge in England and also Newgrange in Ireland are aligned to the solstices so that the sun usually reaches a certain point. At Newgrange, it comes in through a small box and goes in towards the end of a chamber. Or, for example, at Stonehenge, it's when it reaches a certain point on a certain stone. And so, like Beltane, the summer solstice is one of the fire elements parts of the Celtic Wheel of the year. Um, and bonfires were lit by Celts to assist the sun journeying across the sky, which would change its course at this point and start to go to shorter daylight hours and longer nights. And flowers and herbs were gathered at this time, and it was believed that they had their greatest healing potency as they'd received the light and power from the waxing sun, climbing to its highest point. So the festival is marked by a pause, and folk rested before harvest time, ensuring enough food to sustain community through the dark half of the year. Although the hottest days are still to come, there's always a tinge of sadness after the summer solstice because people would know that the nights are starting to get shorter. Sorry, the nights are starting to get longer and the days are starting to get shorter. It was also marking the end of the Oak King's reign and the rise of the Holly King. And so the Holly King oversaw the days as they got shorter to the winter solstice, and the world descended into the cold and dark of winter. And then the Oak King takes the reign again to lead into the summer solstice, so when the sun is waxing. And also we can look at other examples of this sort of, we have a Holly King and an Oak King. We have John the Baptist, and his birthday is celebrated on the 24th of June. And then Jesus, he was preparing the way for Jesus, bringing the Christ light in around the 24th of December. So again, you can see these two marker points. So we'll start by coming into Padma Mudra. So if you bring your hands, first of all, into prayer position. Now I'm just going to point my fingers. You have your hands pointing up. I'm just fingers pointing up. I'm just going to show you fingers pointing towards you. You keep the little finger and the thumb and the base of the hand together to touch, but you open the index, the middle, and the ring fingers so that when you bring them back to the heart center and you look down, it's sort of creating the shape of a lotus flower opening up. So if you just want to allow your eyes to close, and I'll just briefly explain what Padma Mudra assists with. So it means lotus gesture, and it's about unconditional love, heartfelt communication, and it opens us up to inspiration. So just now becoming aware of your comfortable seat, where your body is in contact with the earth. So that'll be through the feet, perhaps the lower legs, and then through the sitting bones. As you have a sense of being really grounded to the earth here. And then from this grounding point, just have a sense that you can gently create a lift in the spine. Imagine space created between each vertebrae of the spine as you lift up to the crown of the head, pointing the crown of the head to the summer sun. And relax the shoulders down away from the ears. And now begin to connect to the golden light within your heart. As you also connect into the energy of the summer solstice. And visualize yourself at an ancient Celtic stone circle. And with your Celtic friends, walk into the center, the heart of the circle, and sit down there and become aware of the sun rising above the horizon and moving across the sky. Watch the sun's golden rays as they start to fill the heart of the stone circle and the space all around you. Be aware of this golden light filling the stone circle at the peak of the solar year's bright light at this summer solstice. And breathe this golden light in through the crown of your head and into your heart. As you exhale, feel this golden light percolate from your heart into every cell of your body. Breathing it throughout the blood and the cells of the body. As you breathe this golden light in through the crown of your head and into the heart once more. As you exhale, feel it again, percolating from your heart into each cell of the body, anchoring you into the golden light which connects you to the sacred cosmic cycles which govern all life. Inhale into the golden heart within the golden light within your heart, and feel the joy, power, and abundance at the brightest part of the solar year. Exhale this joy, power, and abundance from your heart into each cell of your body. And just rest here, having a pause with your breath to integrate this energy into your whole being. And carry this connection of joy, power, and abundance throughout your yoga practice tonight. As you start to withdraw from the stone circle and your Celtic friends and return once more to your comfortable seat within your room, with your feet connected to the earth below you. Feel yourself grounded and connected again into this time and this place and into this Yin Yoga class. And now just gently releasing the mudra and also just releasing your comfortable seat, and we'll come into our first long hold. So we're coming into thread the needle. So you might want something for your head to rest on. You could use a folded blanket. You might use a block. If you use a block though, I would recommend putting something soft like a pillow over the top. It's quite nice to, when we're doing yin yoga, have something soft to rest on. So we'll come from tabletop position. So you've got your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And then you might have to readjust the height or positioning of your prop. You'll bring your thread, your left hand through the right knee and the right wrist and allow the side of the head, it may come to the earth, or it might be better for you to rest on a little bit of height. And then with the right hand, you can either leave it where it is underneath the shoulder, or you might walk it towards the top of the mat. And with Yin Yoga, again, just taking a few moments to adjust yourself to come to your edge, about 70 to 80% of your capacity. And once you've found this edge, first of all, allow yourself to relax in the pose. You might find you'll just do a few more bits of adjusting. And once we've reached this point, now just allow some stillness. That's the essence of Yin Yoga. We come to our edge, then we relax, and then we remain still for a few minutes in the pose. And then inhaling into your heart the light of the summer solstice. Exhale to feel this light from the summer solstice fill every cell of your body. As you inhale into joy, breathe this into the heart. Exhale to release any sorrow. Let it fall away. As you inhale power at the summer solstice into your heart. Exhale to release feelings of weakness. Inhaling abundance into your heart, the abundance of nature that we see around us at the summer solstice. Exhale to release scarcity, feelings of lack. And now just become aware of any areas of your body that you feel sensation. And inhale the healing breath there. Let it fill the cells. As you exhale, have a sense you can release memory from the past, from this area. As you inhale the healing breath into the cells of this area, exhale to release cellular memory from the past, from this area. Inhale one more time, healing breath, sending it into this area of the body. Exhale
to release cellular memory from the past, from this area. Let it fall away. And now just allow yourself some time now, asking, how is it for me now? Observing any sensations, thoughts or feelings without judgment, just observing them, being kind to yourself. And then if you took the right hand up to the top, just bring it back under the shoulder. Inhale as you come back to your neutral tabletop. And this time we'll take the right hand and thread that in between the left wrist and the left knee. And again, taking a few moments to come to your edge, and you might come onto a prop. You might find that it's quite different for you on this side. So you might come to the floor and perhaps you leave the left hand under the shoulder, or you might walk it towards the top of the mat. And just again, coming to your 70% of the pose and allowing a few moments to relax into the pose. You might find that you need to do some readjusting at this point. And then we'll come to some stillness. And we'll focus once more on the energies of the summer solstice. As you breathe in the healing vibrations of this bright light, the maximum solar peak into the heart. Exhale to feel this energy percolate into the blood and into the cells, nourishing you at this time. As you inhale, to connect to the abundance in nature at this time of year, to assist you reflecting on your abundance. Exhale to release any feelings of lack. Let this fall away. Inhaling into the power at the summer solstice, empowering you. Exhale to release feelings of weakness and disempowerment. Let it fall away. As you inhale into joy at the summer solstice, exhale to release feelings of sorrow. Let it fall away. And now just becoming aware of any areas you feel sensation in your body. And inhale to send your healing breath into the cells there. As you exhale to release cellular memory from the past, from this area. Inhaling healing breath into this area of sensation. Exhale to release negative cellular memory from the past, from this area. Inhaling one more time, healing breath into this area of the body. Exhale to release past cellular memory from this area. And now just allowing yourself some quiet time in this pose, just observing yourself, asking how you're feeling at this time without judgment, observing any thoughts or feelings that may have arisen. Just pausing at the summer solstice. And then just slowly start to bring that left hand back under the shoulder if you took it up. And inhale as you come back up once more to your neutral tabletop. And then we'll come into head to knee pose. So you might want to again sit on some height, depending on how long your hamstrings are. And you might want to also bring a strap at this point and perhaps a block for your leg to rest on. So if you want to sit on a little bit of height and then send the legs straight out in front of you, and we'll bring the right leg, so you bend the right leg so that the sole of the right foot rests against the left inner thigh. And it's quite nice to have a block rest under the right thigh area, especially if you're sitting on a block. If your right thigh area is on the floor, that's fine, you won't need the blocks. We'll use some blocks here. So we'll start to slowly just fold forward. You might want to bring a bit more height as well. Perhaps you use 2 blocks here. Again, coming to your 70% of the pose. You're also welcome at this point to use a bolster, which you may rest across the leg here. Or, I'll just demonstrate this. You might rest it across the leg here, or perhaps for a bit more height, you might rest the forehead here. So just finding your height in this pose so that you come to your 70%, allowing the forehead to be resting on something. You can, if you're on the bolster, you can have the hands, the arms resting over the bolster, or you may wish to prefer to have them resting underneath. And once you've allowed yourself to find your edge, allow yourself to relax in this pose. And perhaps you might want to just readjust yourself at this point before coming to the point of stillness. This stillness that we see at the summer solstice as the sun stands still. And as you inhale into your heart, taking a few reflective moments to honor your achievements from the beginning of the year. Exhale to allow this honoring of achievements, this feeling, to percolate into every cell of your body. As you inhale, to feel the spiritual connection to the higher self within the heart at this summer solstice. Exhale to feel this connection from the higher self throughout every cell of your body. Inhaling to connect to the fullness of nature at the summer solstice. Exhale to allow this feeling of connection to the fullness of nature. Let it percolate into each cell of your body. And now just taking a moment to become aware of an area where you feel sensation in your body. As you inhale your healing breath into this area of sensation, exhale to release cellular memory from the past from this area. Inhaling healing breath as it fills this area of the body. Exhale to release painful memories from the past, from the cells of the body. Inhaling once more this healing breath as it fills this area of sensation of your body. Exhale to release the past from the cells of this area. Let it fall away to the earth. And now, just taking some quiet time to reflect, being aware of any thoughts, feelings, sensations, and just observing them without the need to change them. And now just slowly start to uncurl all the way back up. And bringing the head up last. And we'll just repeat this now on the other side. So straightening the right leg. And this time we'll bend the left leg so that we've got the left sole of the foot pointed towards the right inner thigh. And we can always put that block to rest underneath the right calf and thigh area. Again, you're welcome just to hang. Let your head hang, or perhaps you bring your head to a block, or perhaps you rest a bolster over the lower leg, or have the forehead rest. So taking a moment to come to your 70% in this pose. do make an effort to allow your forehead to rest. It's very soothing when we allow the forehead to rest, particularly when it's resting on something soft. So finding that 70%, your edge, taking a few moments to relax. You might want to adjust yourself. And then taking the time to rest here in stillness, like the summer solstice, which is where the sun is currently standing still. And becoming aware again of these summer solstice energies as you honor your achievements that have occurred for you over this half of the year. Exhale to feel these achievements and this honoring. Let it percolate into each cell of your body. As you inhale to connect to this fullness of nature we see all around us at the summer solstice. Exhale to allow this connection to the fullness of nature. Let it connect into each cell of your body. Inhaling to feel the spiritual connection to your higher self, that golden light deep within your heart. Exhale to feel this golden light connection to the higher self percolate into each cell of your body. And now taking a few moments to become aware of an area of your body where you feel sensation. And now inhale healing breath into this area of your body. Exhale to release cellular memory from the past from this area. Inhaling into this area of sensation, filling the cells with healing breath. Exhale to release painful cellular memory from the past from this area. Inhaling once more the healing breath as it fills this area of the body, the cells there. Exhale to release cellular memory from the past from this area. Let it dissolve away to the earth. And again, allowing yourself some quiet time, perhaps observing any thoughts or feelings without judgment, without changing them, just letting them be as they are in the stillness of the summer solstice. And now just slowly start to uncurl back up
bringing the head up last, and we'll come into dragonfly pose from here. So again, you might want to still stay seated on some height, and we'll bring our legs open wide, finding your 70% in this pose. And we'll bring ourselves to rest forward once more onto a prop, perhaps onto a bolster. You might use some blocks as well. If you want some more height, you're on a bolster. It's quite nice to put the prop underneath it so that your head will be resting on something quite soft. You can always use a cushion as well. So we'll just come forward, come to our edge, our 70% in this pose, allowing the forehead to rest. Once you've found your 70 to 80%, just let yourself relax in this pose. You might find that you'll do some adjusting at this point so that you're able to relax a bit more. And now we'll find some stillness as we're reflecting the summer solstice energy of stillness at this time. Imagining that we're bowing our heads down, being bathed by the summer solstice sun. Let the healing rays of the sun bathe upon us through this yoga practice. As you inhale, connecting to this golden light within your heart at the summer solstice. Exhale to feel this light percolate into the blood and the cells of the body. This maximum peak of light. Inhaling to connect to power at the summer solstice, feeling empowered. Exhale to release feelings of weakness and disempowerment. Inhale to connect to abundance at the summer solstice, the abundance in nature. Exhale to release feelings of lack and scarcity. Inhaling as you connect to joy and community at the summer solstice. Exhale to release feelings of sorrow and disconnection. Let this fall away. Now becoming aware of areas you feel sensation in your body. To inhale the healing breath as it fills this area of sensation. Exhale to release cellular memory from the past from this area. Inhaling into this area the healing breath as it fills the cells. Exhale to release cellular memory from the past from this area. Inhaling one more time, healing breath filling the cells of this area of the body. Exhale to release any negative memory from the past from this area. Let it fall away, dissolving into the earth.
allowing yourself some quiet time once more to reflect in the stillness of the summer solstice. If any thoughts or feelings arise, just observe them as if they're blowing gently in the wind. Don't try to change them. Just let them come and go. And now slowly start to come back up once more, bringing the head up last, just moving any props from the mat and helping the legs back together. And we'll just windscreen wiper the legs from side to side to help with integrating this pose. And we'll come now to reclined butterfly. So you can either rest a couple of blocks, one block on the high height, one block on the second, and you might put a bolster on there, or you might put a blanket on there. So just finding which version suits you. Some of you may wish also to just lie directly onto a bolster. It all just depends on what your body feels it wants tonight, and also what works with your body. So you might want to try different options, and you can also use a strap if you wish, or perhaps some blocks. I will demonstrate both. If you know that your legs are absolutely fine as they just wing open into butterfly pose when you're reclined, you can just allow them to rest there. Or you might want to take a strap so that you have the top half resting at the tops of the thighs, the bottom half will rest at the ankles. Adjust the strap. Make sure you have the strap not resting on your legs, and allow the legs to wing out. If this doesn't work, you can always just bring your blocks close in to the thighs. Once you've worked out your option, allow yourself to recline here onto your prop, and then taking the arms out to the side to allow this opening in the chest, the opening of the heart to the summer solstice sun here. Coming to your 70% and taking a few moments to relax in this pose. Perhaps you might need to make some adjustments. And then we'll find some stillness here. And in this stillness, we're connecting to the summer solstice energies. As you inhale this healing vibration of the bright light from the summer solstice,
breathe it in through the crown into your heart. As you exhale, feel the energy of the summer solstice sun percolating into each cell of your body. As you inhale, connecting to the fullness of nature at the summer solstice, seeing the beauty and the colour in nature, in the flowers and the trees. Exhale to feel this energy percolate into every cell of your body. Inhaling into this golden light in your heart, your higher self, your connection to primary source, creator, deep in your heart, connecting you at the summer solstice to this stillness and this powerful energy. And as you exhale, feel this energy as it percolates throughout each cell of the body, into the blood, the muscles, the tissues, and the bones. And now just becoming aware of areas you feel sensation in your body. As you inhale the healing breath there, filling the cells. Exhale to release cellular memory from the past, from this area. Inhaling healing breath as it connects into this area of sensation in your body. Exhale to release cellular memory from the past, from this area. Inhaling one more time, healing breath into the area of sensation of your body, into the cells there. Exhale to release cellular memory from the past, from this area, seeing it dissolve away into the earth. This is the spiritual alchemy. As we inhale, we connect to the positive. On the exhale, we release the negative. And that negative energy, that release creates the space for the strength and the positive energy to come into the body, assisting us on our spiritual journey, connecting into the fractal source of light deep within the heart. That is your individual connection to the primary source creator. And knowing that we can draw on this strength connected into our heart whenever we need. This light is you, and you are this light. Just allowing yourself some time, quiet, still time at the summer solstice, as you connect to this light within your heart. And now just gently using the hands on the sides of the thighs to just bring the legs back up so that the feet are flat on the floor. If you use the strap, just remove the strap now. And if you used any blocks, just put them to one side as you roll off your prop, and then gently moving the prop off the mat. It's time now for Shavasana. So just allowing the body to stretch out in the Shavasana pose as time of integration of all of these yoga postures. And to assist with this integration, allow yourself to receive the healing music from the harp, the healing vibrations of the harp. And now become aware of the crown of the head and begin to breathe slowly down from the crown, allowing the mind to rest as you breathe down to the top of the spine. And breathe slowly down the body, following the line of the spine. As you breathe out, breathe away any heaviness, tension, concerns. As you breathe down to the lower back and down to the base of the spine. Being aware of the hips as you breathe down the thighs to the knees, lower legs, ankles, heels, feet, and out and away from the toes, breathing out and away to the earth. And again to the crown of the head as you breathe down to the top of the spine. And be aware of the shoulders and any tension there. As you breathe across the shoulders and down the arms, allow heaviness, tension, and burdens to fall away. As you breathe down to the elbows and the wrists and hands, and out and away from the fingers and thumbs. Breathe out and away to the earth. And as you feel lighter, be aware again of the crown of the head and see a point of emerald green light just above the crown of the head. And breathing in a straight beam of emerald green from that point, breathe it down to the crown of the head. As you breathe the emerald green beam down to the top of the spine. Breathe the emerald green beam down through the spine as you feel it connect with each vertebrae, breathing it down to the base of the spine and feeling it anchored there as you draw the straight emerald green beam down to a point between the heels and into the earth, feeling it deep rooted within the earth. As you feel yourself balanced and aligned equally each side of the emerald green light. And again to the crown of the head as you draw the emerald green beam down to the top of the spine. And draw a straight beam of emerald green from the tip of one shoulder to the other, holding the shoulders straight, balanced and strong. And draw the emerald green beam down each arm to the elbows and the wrists and into the palms of the hands, feeling the emerald green beam resting as a pool in the palm of each hand, feeling balanced and aligned equally each side of the emerald green light. And now gently breathe back into the center of the body, the center of the chest, as you become aware of the outline of your physical body and see your body outlined in blue from head to toe and down to the fingertips. And now at a distance of arm's length, draw an oval bubble of blue light right around the body. And feeling this oval bubble of blue light completely protecting and sealing all of the positive energy within. As you breathe lightly back to a calm, peaceful feeling in the center of the chest. Breathing into the heart, feeling the soul connection there. Your fractal light of connection to primary source creator deep in your heart. and knowing you can draw on the wisdom of this light at all times. This light is you, and you are this light. And now gently just starting to move your fingers and your toes, and bringing some small movements back into the body, the hands and the feet, and the arms and legs, and bending the legs at the knees as you roll over to one side of your body. Just pausing here once more to feel yourself cradled by Mother Earth in all of her abundance and glory at the summer solstice. And using your hands to gently push yourself up once more to a comfortable seated position. And then just bringing your hands to your heart center, honoring this pause that we've taken at this time of the summer solstice as the sun stands still at its maximum peak point in the sky, shining its glory, light, and abundance upon us, empowering us to go forward in our sovereignty at this time. And thank you everyone for joining this practice. Namaste. Follow this link to the Emerald Alignment, which is a 4-minute energy field alignment to complete the integration of this yoga practice. There are links below for more information. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to the channel.